Welcome.
Hello.
Happy
Hello.
Thursday, everyone.
Hi.
It's been
Hi.
a while. I feel like it's been, like a month since we've seen everyone.
I know.
Yeah,
it's been
a little
These
bit.
days.
been a minute.
Can you believe it's already November? We're almost at
Mm.
2021. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but tomorrow's Friday the 13th in
Yeah, it is.
2020.
I'm ready.
I'm there.
Let's do
Ready for it
this.
to be over.
Let's do this. We're winding down the end. I'm ready. Let's have it. Have
There
at
was
it.
this TikTok I saw that it's pretending they're being an angel and they're supposed to do some kind of crazy thing once every month. No,
Uh-huh.
it's once every year. And the confusion is that they're doing it every month instead. And he's all like, in 2020, 2020s.
Yeah, I saw that and I laughed my ass off.
So
That's
what it
funny.
feels like. Hopefully, maybe after this year's over, the rest of the decade will be awesome.
Oh, fingers
Let's
crossed.
But anywho, welcome back. I know it's been 2 weeks since we've been gone. Let's do roundtable. See if anyone has anything new to share. Start with Ams.
Yeah, hang on. I'm like trying to think. So I finally did finish my commission for my Hiscarf, the second one. So be sending that this weekend because he lives so close to me. So he just wants to pick it up, but we just got to figure out a time. And then I'm working on this. You can see it's white. So this itty bitty little thing. Here you go. Hang on. I'll take it off the bobbin. There.
Oh wow.
Look how small it is.
cute.
I'm insane. Look at this. Look
It's
at how
so
Oh, wow.
it's really pretty though. It's very delicate. Looks
Thank you.
lacy.
it's gonna be a hat. So it's
Oh.
for my husband's coworker's wife. It's for her, and I can't wait until it's done. And she's gonna love it. I know she is. Working on that. I'm also trying to, since Inktober is done, I'm trying to process those videos. I've never done video editing before, so that's going to be an adventure. And then I'm trying to design Christmas designs and such.
Ooh,
So, yeah.
very fun.
There you go. That's been going on with me. Yeah, I'm just in a sea of projects. So yeah,
How do you feel though? Do you feel overwhelmed or do you feel good?
both.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot, but it's good. It's like it's my own stuff, and I feel like I'm the fact that I'm running my own schedule and I'm making my own projects. Like I'm not having to answer to anyone. It's nice. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
That's
it's good. Mhm. Thank you.
Good.
Who's next?
We'll go with Kat.
That's always awesome.
Going clockwise.
I've just been working and oh, did I mention working? Just yeah, that's why I haven't been around much. Is because honestly, I've been working so much that like when I'm getting home, I'm so tired. Like I fall into bed really early. One nice thing is though, my hours changed at work. We actually close at 6 now instead of 7, so I'm actually getting home earlier, which is awesome.
It does make a
Yeah,
difference.
Yay!
Especially
Yeah.
with daylight savings time, that also is going to make a difference.
Yeah, I get to spend more time with my guys, and I'm actually home at like a reasonable time, so that's really good. And we finally have a second car now, which is awesome.
Nice.
We were sharing one, and that was getting problematic, so
Totally
we
cool.
got Nick a used sport track thing.
Cool.
I actually have my car back now, so it actually it's mine again. But yeah, I've just been working way too much lately.
You know what the best part of having your own car is? The seat smells like your own farts, not someone else's.
Oh, there.
Actually, my car doesn't smell like farts anymore, which is the best part.
Well, that too.
The
That too.
12-year-old boy, holy
Oh
God.
yeah.
Oh, we were driving one time, and all of a sudden, he just goes, "Excuse me," and we're like, "What?" And then all of a sudden, it was like this fetid wave. It was like, we couldn't roll the windows down fast enough.
Yeah.
At least he said, "Excuse me." He just didn't. At least he didn't just stay quiet.
True, but he didn't warn us, enough that we could open the windows before we got hit by the nauseating stench of sulfur ash.
Well, what's the fun in that? That's
Oh, it was
Uh-huh.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you all know what I do for a living. Bad smells are part of the gig. I don't usually care. Oh!
I think it's one thing when you're used to it at work. It's one thing, but then it's like when you're not expecting it outside of that, it's
Yeah.
kind of like this, like your body's just not immune into it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I started telling Marissa she had to put the window down. Like, you have to, because she would try to make it out like she didn't do anything. And it's like, no. That's a smell. Just fess up to it and put the window down, okay?
Yeah.
If I know I did a good one, I can't keep it a secret because I'm trying like not to laugh, and so everyone then knows it was me.
Well, the worst is, as a woman, is it a fart or is it a queef?
Oh, no.
Or is it a fart that rolled up and became a queef?
Yeah, that too. You
Oh,
get
I
a double
hate
whammy.
those. When it wants to go forward instead of back. It's
Yeah, that's
disgusting.
And then
Yeah.
the worst though is when it
Yes.
gets stuck. It gets stuck right there, like
Oh,
the
no,
middle,
like
you're
try to
like-
wiggle it out.
So you think like with guys it vibrates their balls? Like if it goes forward, it's like, you know.
It does. It's
I don't want that
gotta,
visual in my head.
that shit's gotta like tickle or something.
you have a husband. Come on, this should not
I know.
surprise you.
I'm not surprised. I'm just disgusted.
Why are you disgusted? You have a husband who's more like a
You know-
child.
You know, they start to ring all by themselves. You know?
Mhm.
It's like the Liberty Bell under there. It's funny as shit.
Yeah.
And I always love when the balls get stuck to their leg and they have to do that like leg shake thing.
Okay.
They're
Well, they
moist
adjust
down
all the
there.
time.
Like,
Yes.
stuck.
Or
They
they
pull
put
up
their
their
hand,
crotch.
they put their
Yes.
hand in their pocket, and you see them like, do they like?
Yeah, you know what they're doing. Come on
We
now.
know what it
No,
is.
my favorite is they'll stand there, they'll spread their legs out into like a V, and then they'll start to rock back and forth, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Everybody can
Or they
tell
go
what you're
side to
doing.
side.
You're trying to detach them from your thigh. Yes. It's like, we all know what you're doing.
Grab
Just
'em.
reach down your pants and fix it.
I can't say anything because
Frank in the chat shared forward parts do give a pleasant tickle.
Thank you, Brian. They
Oh my.
I'm glad to know this. This is nice to know.
my god.
And it's special because it doesn't happen often.
do. Special. Okay.
You know you've been standing in line behind a chick and watched her do the wedgie shuffle, like you know. So I mean,
Oh god, yes.
we're just as guilty as some of
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
And then-
They
and
are.
then-
No, when you're doing a random squat in the middle of a hallway or something, then you just know what's happening.
And then
Yeah.
I see the women who just don't care anymore,
Mhm.
and they're
Oh,
just
there
like,
you go.
Yep.
"Fuck this, it's annoying," and they just go for it. And
I'm
I'm like,
picking that
I'm
wedgie.
like,
Yep.
you have to give them props. You have to be like, yes.
I'm like that
No.
sometimes. Depends on the pants and depends on the wedgie. If it's too getting up there,
Or the underwear.
You gotta
then
do
you're going to be
something.
in pain and you just got to get it done.
The one
It's
I
like-
hate the most is the front wedgie. Like
Oh.
that's the worst.
Mm.
And
Oh,
it doesn't
God, yes.
happen. It doesn't
Oh.
happen often, but like when it does, it's literally like you gotta go. You have to go. You have to fix it like right now.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, speaking of wedgies,
Because it's
me, how's
pinching
your
something.
week
What?
been? I'm just
Oh,
joking. I'm just joking. I don't know how to transition.
No, let me get it, No, I've been good, just working, finishing up our third week of being back in school and all the fun parts of doing all that. I will tell you, the one nice thing about like having no one in the school is it is quiet.
Mm.
You're not dealing with other kids. We get the kids in like the afternoon. We literally get the kids on the bus. We go back, clean, and then we just leave.
Yeah.
We don't have to deal with kiss and ride. We don't have to deal with other kids, walking or parents. It's just we can just go.
The
And it's
parking lot's
so
not
nice.
full. You're not waiting in
Parking
line
lots-
to leave. Yeah. Yeah. I know that one.
Other than that, got through Halloween. We had a decent amount of kids that came through for trick or treating,
Mhm.
but
I forgot that was last week.
Yeah.
but it got cold. Oh my gosh, was it cold?
Yeah, it did. Oh yeah.
Like I was out there and I had like a blanket and we had one of those, like garage heaters
Mm.
out.
You get the old torpedo heater out.
Yeah,
Those are
kind
cool,
of, but
man.
it's one of the newer ones. But I actually have a funny, complete I had a blonde moment with Jason. So it was a few
Oh.
days after Halloween, and we still had a lot of the little bags that we had made of the candy. I can't remember. I had finished putting groceries away, and my brain was just gone. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Can you hand me 2 bags?" So I'm like, "Okay." So I hand him 2 empty grocery bags, thinking that's what he wanted. And he kind of like, I'm handing him, and he's got this like look on his face. So I'm like, "Oh," and so I wanted to give him a kiss. And he then kind of puts his arm out. I'm like, "Oh, you want a hug?" And he's like, "No, I
Yes,
wanted
that's so
2
good.
of the candy bags." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I literally just lost it. I was just lost. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't." I was like, I haven't had a blonde moment like that in a very, very long time.
Did he give you a hug anyway?
He kind of did, but it was more of like,
What?
Like, I asked for 2 bags, and he was like, "I wanted 2 of the candy bags." I was like,
Okay.
"Here."
Cool.
I was just like, "Okay." And I was just like,
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide now. I didn't
It
do
kinda
that.
was like-
Wow.
Oh, go look.
just go, just go back that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Go back in my corner.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go hide right now. 'Cause
Aw.
that's just, yeah.
That's funny.
What about
Chan?
you, Chan?
What about me? I'm today. Today is a good day. Today's been a very fucking great
We
day.
saw that you got your oven
Yay!
in.
I did. They were
Oh
delivered.
my god, yes.
That's awesome.
That's
Said they've
awesome.
been down since about the middle of September, so
Too
like,
long, man.
I'm fucking
Too
happy as
long.
hell. Yeah, there's already been muffins baked, and today.
Gotta make sure that they work this time.
Oh yeah, I'm testing it out. You know, I got to make sure. Today we did what was it? Chocolate chip brownies, chocolate chip cookie brownies. So it's like brownies with chocolate chips on top, with chocolate chip cookies on top. And that Marissa really wanted to do those.
Oh my gosh.
We even put a surprise in between the cookie layer and the brownie layer. So
Goodness. That's
Yeah.
When you say
amazing.
surprise, is it a good surprise?
it's a good surprise. It's of the peanut butter cup variety.
That kind of surprise.
So it's-
I got on that tangent too. I'm
It's
wait a
like
minute.
straight diabetes in a pan. I'm gonna be able
That's
to
the
eat
best
like
kind.
this much of them.
Mommy.
Yeah,
It's like you take like a little bite and you're like, "Okay, that's it."
you need some
Yeah.
ice cream. You're gonna need some ice cream with those.
Big glass
Yeah.
of milk and an insulin shot.
Yeah, yeah, yep. That's it. You got it. And my girl, one of my very beautiful, lovely friends, Amy, is actually still here finishing up some things. She came over to. She comes and helps me clean, but we hang out. You know, because Elijah's now back to work.
Mhm.
Oh,
So first-
did he get the job at the?
Yeah.
Yay.
He's very excited
Excellent.
about it too because he's kind of in control of his pay right now.
Nice.
His base pay is $14 an hour, and then depending on his performance and if he doesn't miss a day in a pay period, it increases his hourly wage and that
That's
kind of thing. Yeah, he's getting benefits and all that. So
Oh, that's great.
he's starting out pretty good. He's pretty happy about it.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had a good time this morning. He went with me, and I bought a minibus. So,
Ah.
I found this chick who was trying to get rid of one, and it's
Wow.
actually a van bus.
Okay.
So it's like a Ford. It's an '86 Ford Econoline, and it's really weird looking because it's like the back end of a bus with like the dually tires and 4 bus windows, and then it's gone. Like the bus front end isn't there, and it's the Ford Econoline van front end. And it's got like the school bus door on it though.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like they took a short bus, cut, and put on.
Yeah, it's rad as shit. It's diesel.
Oh my god!
Need to
So are you gonna do? You're gonna renovate
That's
it
crazy.
around for like a RV style kind of concept thing, or
So far that's the plan. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I can't find it. I wish I could find the pictures at the moment, but I think she took the post down because I bought it.
Yeah,
But
no
it-
point to keep it up if it's been sold.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take pictures of it once we get it here to the house. But
I know. Well, sure.
we dealt with like the title transfer and all that. She didn't want very much for it at all. It's completely gutted on the interior except for the driver's seat. So it's ready to roll to do whatever with. Yeah. Yep. It's pretty badass. And it being an 86,
That's
I kinda-
totally awesome.
the dashboard has like that iconic like boxy Ford like, you know, and I'm like, dude, it just makes me feel all like nostalgic and shit just looking at the interior of it and just like that whole vibe of the 80s and vehicles. And it's like it's at an age right now. I don't even need to report the odometer mileage. It's just exempt at this point. So
Wow.
I'm like, this is great. And the other part that's even better is that it's titled as a station wagon. So it's gonna be so easy to register it. It's not gonna be as
Oh
expensive.
shit!
I know. I'm like, this was a great idea.
How did she get away with titling it?
I
as
am
a
jelly.
Station wagon.
And then when she registered it last year, when she redid the registration, they sent her the new, because she's had it for 2 years. So when she redid the registration last year, they sent her the registration and it said station wagon. Everything's now at station wagon for it. I don't know why. It's heavy as shit. It's a big I mean, it's not
Yes.
huge like a bus because it's a mini bus, but it's still like it's pretty big, you know. I would think it would be at least you know, because it's an F-350 van.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I'll get some pics together and send that to you. To you guys
You
and
just
share that.
decided to buy a minibus.
I just kept watching the price go down. She's had it up for like 3 months. Everybody kept blowballing her like, oh, I'll give you $900 for it. She's like, it runs. Like there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
You know?
you that much content out of it. You can't do it that low.
No. But yeah, so I mean things are actually
Yeah.
pretty good around here. Got to spend some time with a good friend today. Got to hang out with JD's mom today. She's doing well and everything seems right with the world. So I'm waiting for the next disaster.
No,
That's
no
where I'm
disasters.
at.
We gotta keep it good for the next couple weeks.
Oh, my disaster happens next week.
Yes.
There you go.
My fandom, I do have like one thing I'm kind of totally obsessed with, and it's the show Supernatural.
Mhm.
It's been on the
Yeah.
air for 15
Mhm.
years.
Mm-hmm.
I have been watching it literally. I watched the pilot when it aired,
Mm-hmm.
like for the first time. So I've watched the show for 15 years,
wow.
and the last
You have
episode,
been committed.
I have been committed, and it ends next Thursday.
Oh, so we know Kate won't be
Oh.
here next Thursday.
No, I have to watch the finale. I have to, but like I love the show. Like it's
Everything, yeah.
you know I've got my little charm bracelet on. It's just a show I've been into for so long, and it ends next Thursday. So yeah, I won't be here next week. I'm gonna be sobbing probably.
15
actually.
years is a long
Okay.
time. It really
Yeah,
is.
and it's
Aw.
just it's been that constant for me.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm actually missing the second to last episode right now, but it's DVRing, so I'll watch it after the show.
Oh, there you go.
So
That works,
is
that
it your second to longest lasting relationship?
Yeah, actually, it is. I mean, yeah, because it started airing in 2005. I got together with Nick in 2001. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's my second longest relationship. But hey, it's a good show. I love it, and I'm gonna miss it. Oh my god.
Well, at least you can go back and watch,
yeah.
rewatch episodes.
Sure. 15 years of content. Yeah.
I've got Cal into it. Like we're watching it. We're
Oh,
in season
cool.
2. Yeah, we're in season 2 right now together. I'm actually in the middle of a rewatch. I'm in season 7 rewatching it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean it's been on Netflix. I'll be always able to go back to it. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm very
pretty
sad 'cause
awesome.
next Thursday is kind of like the end of an era, and it's like, oh, it's crap.
Yeah.
Oh,
How are you doing, Grims? How are you?
So for me, not too much, just work. Probably the most interesting thing is I finally recorded on the Force Sensitive.
Nice.
So I
nice.
came as a
cool.
popular opinion, different style perspective since I'm a fan of the prequels. So it was a very interesting conversation. I think with Bobby, I have to listen to it because Gort told me this afterwards. Like, I guess Bobby was trying to convince me that I like Han Solo more than I realize. I guess in a sense, so I'll have to listen to it and see what was it. I guess I didn't really get that, but I guess he maybe have.
I'm gonna have to jump on Patreon and listen to that as soon as it posts. When do you know when
That
you
one's to be on the normal Nerd Rage Radio, but he puts it as a side podcast for Sensitive.
Whoa.
So when it shows up, I'll share it with you ladies. But yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
probably the most interesting thing that really happened, I guess. I don't know.
That's
There's
cool.
been a lot of work for me. How about you, Anna? What's new with you?
Work. I'm with y'all. I work. More work. I've got my department halfway running as a normal
Yay.
department's supposed to.
That's good considering how recent you just got there.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. I'm having to bust balls, but you know that's what happens when you work with all guys.
Yeah.
You have to bust their balls and show them that you're just as big a dick as they are.
Mhm.
I like that.
Show his boss.
But yeah,
well, I
You
mean,
have to.
speaking of balls,
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Well,
Can't live with them, can't live without them.
we can transition right into whatever this is that we're talking about.
Balls,
wish-
nuts.
I wish we wouldn't get a copyright strike if we played, I've got big balls.
Yeah.
You've got
Yeah, that's a good
big balls. You've got the
They've
biggest
got big balls.
balls of them all.
I actually saw a TikTok
Yes.
today that made me think of what we're talking about tonight.
mhm.
Really?
It was a guy
Mhm.
saying, asking women, do you know how to reset us after we've been hit in the balls? I'm like, reset them? What? They're just curled up on the floor crying. What reset? I don't think there's a way to help them with that. But
If
somebody-
you look at them, you go, you're okay.
Yeah, just do that in the head. That's all you can do.
It's interesting.
pretty
I-
much.
Okay.
Yeah. I've kicked two guys in the balls, two different guys in the balls. Both, well, I mean, kind of actual, but like accidental because we were like play fighting. And then like I'm kicking and then they turn the wrong way and then they get kicked in the balls. One time was in high school, was with my best friend. I kicked him in the balls, but then my bus was leaving, so I had to run on the bus and leave him like in pain. And then I had to go.
You dipped out, you're like, peace.
Yeah,
Deuces. I'm out. Good luck with your balls, boy.
Yeah, exactly. Just on there.
Oh my god.
You're looking at it going, oh,
Like this.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, Brian.
Right?
What? Really, Brink? Jesus.
Oh, wait.
no,
it
wait,
didn't pop up.
It
Sorry.
didn't pop up yet. Give
That
it a
was it, yeah.
second.
No.
Just-
I think it's just insult to injury depending on the guy, Brink.
yeah, it
Mhm.
could be. To some guys, it might be a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah, to others, no.
Yeah,
Little
Yeah,
listening,
yeah.
Brink said a thumb in the butt is how you reset a ball bash incident.
That's so funny. That's really crazy.
All right, Nick, you need a comment on this too.
There's buttons back there.
How do you know?
Oh
The
my.
Nick to pop up with something smart.
And it
Ah.
sounds like a lot of work to get that reset.
You
Then you
will.
have to take the pants off at that point, and then
Yeah, I
get it up
know.
there, or do you try to shove it in when the
Exactly.
pants are on and then get it up there?
That sounds like a lot of
They're actually gonna
work.
go like in
The
and
hygiene of
through.
it, though. Oh, gross. You don't know what's up there.
Yeah.
You don't know where that's been.
I mean, you know
But
what
is it
comes
worse
out.
than COVID?
Is it worse? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want
There's
shit
a
on my hand. I don't give a
$1,000,000
fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. No. Nope.
That's why you
Mm-mm.
put gloves on. Come on. Oh, you mean you guys don't carry clothes in your bag?
No.
I just I was like, Kate and I probably have.
Oh yeah, my bedroom drawer, right beside the bed, right there in the drawer. I can no.
It sounds like Brink is talking from experience here.
It sounds like maybe. It sounds like
It
maybe.
does. It does.
There's something you need to talk to us about.
Yeah.
Those are fighting words, Nick.
Well, the problem, Nick, is you're already on your knees, so it's not like you can do much.
Jesus.
Wow.
Walk it
Whoa.
off. Saying it's walking it off.
That's what I'm here for.
Mhm.
I'm here for this conversation.
Oh,
Come on,
actually, I saw.
come on. We get we get kicked in our ovaries every month. You don't see us.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
comes up our assholes. Come on.
How did I
now.
forget? How did I forget that I bled out of my vagina for 1 week out of every single month?
Mine's telling you
Ooh,
right now, you're
hostility,
no
boys.
mama. You're not a mom.
Oh my god! Yeah, no,
Hostility.
there you go. Thanks, Mother Nature. I'm not pregnant. Why'd you have to reward me with?
Well,
Blood,
it's
dude.
really funny. I have a kindergartner, and she's still at that age mind that when she sees like an older adult, it's either like mommy or daddy.
Okay.
That's her association. So she sees us and she's like, "Mommy, mommy, mommy," and I'm like, I'm not your mommy. Trust me, Mother Nature has told me today that I am no mommy."
no.
I do this to my insides. So yeah.
Yep.
What was that quote they said something from Betty White said something about I
Oh
don't-
yeah.
something about being a pussy or something.
Why do they say that pussies are weak? Those things take a pounding.
Yeah. You gotta come up with a better term.
God.
Whereas Paul's just dangling one good little slap and they're on the floor.
On the floor.
Oh, we got
Yep.
some fighting words in the comments here.
Uh-oh.
Says
You
that
said-
our
That's
ovaries are
protected by a
protected by a
torso.
torso.
Yeah,
The balls are protected by a sheath of skin, about the thickness of a cheap wallet.
but
Oh
our
my.
bodies are what's actually punching the damn ovaries.
Yeah.
Our own bodies doing the doing
Mm.
it.
Well, not only that, but we have the ovaries, we have the cervix, we have the fallopian tubes, we have all
I feel
all
like
that
this is
plumbing
a
up there that's
Sex ed
affected.
class.
Sex ed class.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's what
definitely.
we're doing.
We're gonna who's pulling out the banana to teach everybody how to put on a condom?
I think it's too late for this crowd.
I
Yeah.
I don't need a
right?
banana. I'll just put it on my
I
hand to
could.
show that yes, it
Yeah.
can fit.
Oh,
Like it can
God.
fit.
They can't
Yeah.
stretch that far. Yeah.
All right, come on, we
I think I have one upstairs from Gay Pride. I could probably find one and actually do it.
Oh, I have one too. I'll grab one.
I have a popcorn. I don't know.
Oh shit! I think I have
Yeah,
one
they litter that
upstairs,
stuff all
too.
over Gay Pride. If you need condoms, just go to Gay Pride. They'll give it to you.
Oh,
They'll-
since we're on this topic, I want to ask: has anyone ever tasted the flavored ones?
No.
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 Nope.
Okay.
Flavor of lube,
I-
yes, but not condoms.
Okay. No, like the ones that are like
That's
strawberry
different.
flavored or something. Like
It's,
the ones
it's,
that
it's all latex to me.
Uh-oh. Kate,
What's wrong?
you got something over here. What's it?
Grammar.
Bra-
He says, "What's a condom?"
Wow.
Oops.
Mm. Does he need a medical lesson?
Yeah, should we go back? Should we bring up like a picture of a vagina and a penis? And
Well, at this point, it's a moot point because I've been my tubes have been cut, tied, and burned.
Oh, there you go.
They
you go.
haven't been a necessity for a while. And actually, when they were a necessity, he would do anything and everything to try to convince me not to make them a necessity.
Mhm.
I got tea I could spill, but I'll be good.
I'll help you.
Them fighting
Damn.
words. Fighting words. But anyway, not that you have to say specifically for you and Brammer, but how about any ladies, any funny names for boobs or penises or anything of that nature that you've seen, or ex-boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, that had names for you?
I don't know if I should say, but I have named.
Doesn't need to be current
Do
spouse.
it.
We can keep them out of it.
Bill.
We can roll past one.
I've named mine.
Bill.
I've named mine, but I'm not gonna say.
You're not gonna say.
No, it's It's really personal. No.
Well,
I had a nickname for
I
the
did-
first guy I ever slept with. I had a nickname for his thing,
Okay, what was it?
Well,
and it was the first man I slept with, not my husband. I'm gonna
Yes,
be
we
very
said
go.
not. We won't talk
Okay.
significant
No,
other.
no,
I
no.
called it the golf pencil.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that sucks. Oh
It was literally the size of my pinky.
Ouch.
I think I'm the only
Oh
woman
my
in the world who
God.
lost her virginity and barely felt it.
That's
Oh,
not.
God.
You
You
would
poor woman.
have been
no.
fine.
I'm sorry.
It was so sad.
Mm.
It was like beep beep. Yeah, that was the first and last time I slept with him because I was like, yeah.
Aw.
That's a shame.
Feel
You
sorry
can't
at that
help what
point.
genetics gave him on that
Wow.
end. I mean, if he has a good tongue, maybe he can make up for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, there you go.
True, true.
He
So
did.
what-
He
what
had.
about-
Action.
Russell-
Still got the fingers. You got stuff to work with.
He didn't have the skill sets required.
No.
I hope he does now, because that's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, it was pathetic.
I
Looks like
am.
we did get someone to name it. Is this true? Brammer's named his Dylan.
First I've heard
Why?
of it.
Why?
Because
Why
he
would you?
Because he
spits hot
spits hot
fire,
fire?
really, Nick? Really?
Who is that?
What does that mean?
Yeah,
I don't even understand.
Who's done?
Who's Dylan that he's naming that after?
I don't know.
Oh, it's something from like the Chappelle show, I think.
Gross.
Oh, I don't remember
I
that.
don't know.
No.
I don't get that reference.
Yeah, I don't get
I
that.
think, I'm pretty sure it was a Chappelle show
As long
reference.
as he gets it and he's okay with it, I think that's the only thing that matters. So.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, if he keeps that up, he's the only one who's going to be getting it. So you know,
Now, Russ named his Herman the One-Eyed German. So,
But
which is beautiful. Yeah. When we first started dating,
Creative.
he told me that, and I just looked at him and I went, "What did you name it?" And he goes, "Herman the One-Eyed German," and I was like, "Are you German?" And he goes, "I don't think so." I was like, "Why the hell is your
I don't
cock
understand.
German then?"
Just because it rhymes. He just likes the
Gracious.
rhyme of it.
oh my
Yeah.
oh my god.
Dylan?
God, Bramer is spamming. Jesus Christ.
Brink
Yes,
says
he
Nick
is.
just has a 90210 infatuation.
Oh,
Are you okay?
I don't even get what you said because it said Dylan.
I don't know.
Dylon. I think
Dylon?
I'm pretty sure it's a Chappelle show thing.
Dylon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he was watching Chappelle show the other night,
Now-
and yeah, God help me when he does.
Still don't
I
even get it.
just can't.
I would have to watch this scene probably to get it.
Yeah, don't bother. It's really not that good. But
Oh no, I love the Chappelle show. I think it's great. I
Wow.
have a kid of
No.
game blouses. I like that.
yeah, that bit was good. I hear Russ.
I can't. I'm sitting here trying to think, and I can't
Yes.
really. I
Can't remember what episode that would be. It must be one that I don't remember very well.
It was Chappelle show, right, hon? I mean, you're in the chat. Just answer my question.
Here you go.
Dylon.
But I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay. Well, anyway,
That's-
any other interesting names?
I've heard the most common one is to name it little whatever your name is. So like, if you're named, let's go with Nick. Since he's been
Nick?
commenting so much.
Little Nick.
It'd be little Nick. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've heard is so common. It'll be just little whatever your name is. So
That's interesting.
there's also Johnson. There's Dick, because Richard Dick. Just kind of weird because my dad's name is Richard. So
That would make me uncomfortable. That would make me very.
That's
It
weird. Yeah,
is.
nope.
I can't say that I
I
know
just-
anyone that actually that I'm aware of that has named their genitalia like their guys.
just-
Anyway, I don't know. I did have a girlfriend in high school. We were freshmen, and her and I named our boobs, but that was really the only thing.
What was
Yeah.
the name?
She had a Ren and Stimpy t-shirt and I had a Beavis and Butthead t-shirt. And in ninth
Oh,
grade,
yeah.
we were both pretty well endowed. And it was like
Mhm.
their faces were,
Oh, right there. So you got
yeah. So hers
Beavis
were
and
Ren and
Butthead.
Stimpy.
Cool.
Beavis and Butthead, and she had Ren and Stimpy.
Stimpy. Okay.
That's great. I like that.
That's totally cool.
I
I
was,
just thought of a really good Dick name. Peter
Yeah.
the Pussy Beater.
Whoa.
That's giving it
Y'all got me thinking of
give it a name
freaking.
until it actually can prove it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That's the
right.
name that a
True,
woman would give it.
true,
not
true.
if the man gives it, then that's like riding a big pickup truck. I don't believe
Yes,
you until I
yes.
experience it.
Exactly.
I would not necessarily a penis or any of those type, but I do have a coworker that calls her period Martha.
That's
Martha.
Reason?
Just they wanted to give it a name so they could refer to their period coming, and that Martha's here,
Martha's here.
coming,
Mine's
Martha,
Shark
whatever.
Ooh, I have a good one for that. And it's not mine, but I've heard it elsewhere. Aunt Flo.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's like the
Yes.
most common.
Yeah.
He wanted one
Yeah.
that wasn't so common, essentially.
Or the Red Tide.
I just call mine Shark Week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I remember. I like that one.
my
It's
mom
Shark
always
Week.
used to say, "My friend is coming to town."
She ain't no
She's
friend
not-
of mine.
no
Holy
friend.
crap.
No
I
friend.
know, like,
Wait.
what are you talking about?
She's that estranged.
No. We should start
Cousin?
calling our periods Karen.
Oh shit.
No,
I
I'm
like
not.
it.
I'm not putting a blonde bob on my vagina. I'm not doing it.
It doesn't have to be blonde. It just be a bob, you know.
Regardless, I'm not. No. No.
We know where to get the wig from. You know.
No! Oh, god damn it. I forgot about those. I hate you guys. I hate it.
Yeah, just gotta get a blonde one. Gotta get it straightened.
Yeah.
Make
Can
sure
you
it has
get?
a little bit of a
Yes.
bob?
Yeah. Can you get a merkin that looks like a bob?
That's what I'm saying. Merkin
You
has a
might be able
bob.
to. You might be able to just use it like a straightener and bob it, and, you know.
Gross. No.
Dude. Can
Oh,
you imagine
God.
that? That would be a good excuse not to go out with people that you don't want to see. Be like, no, sorry, I gotta wash my merkin.
I gotta watch it and style it.
We got a name here. Famine says I had a girlfriend kept calling mine Mr. Dude and wouldn't stop no matter how many times I asked her not to.
Mr. Dude.
Mr. Dude.
Is that like
That's
Mr. Dude to
hilarious.
ask it for it to come out, or Mr. Dude just the general term for
That's
it?
really. I don't know how I would feel about that. Like,
What about the dude? Like Lebowski. That'd be great.
Slow, tired, kind of sloppy. No thanks.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm sorry. Really good.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Oh
I like
my
that.
lord. Oh god.
My question is, would their names change if they were a grower or a shower?
Ooh.
Mm.
Hmm,
I mean, would
okay.
that affect maybe their names?
Have like one
I would think
like
it would
one
be more
for
the
soft and one for
experience.
hard?
Or like, you know, it's a turtle because it's a grower. Or if it's a
Yeah.
shower, you know, like it's an anaconda.
I think it would be more the
Okay.
experience, but probably more the name, the experience. Unless you're like, well, forget what the name that they gave in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or whatever it's called, that one movie, and she names Matthew McConaughey's penis, and he's just like, what? Princess Sophia? I think that's what he named it. Princess Sophia. It's
Oh
like,
my
you can't
God.
name that. You can't name a penis Princess Sophia. So it's got to be something like Thrall the Destroyer or something like that he has said. Or is it Crawl? I can't remember what it was. But I remember he's like, oh, is Crawl ready to come out and play? Really does. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
I like what Faman put in the chat.
Yes.
I wonder how many
Grow up.
guys have wanted to call it like Thor's hammer.
For
Go
this.
for a spring to the
Oh
No,
god.
like,
Yeah,
it's common, is it
They
like my
have.
third leg?
oh,
Yeah, your third leg, yeah.
Yes.
My
Yes.
dude,
Third leg.
gross enough. My dad used to make those fucking jokes all the time when I was younger. He used to say shit about like, oh, when we go roller skating, I got to get a third skate. And I didn't understand it for the longest
Oh,
time. And then
shit.
I became a teenager
Yep.
and I was like, shut the fuck, like, don't,
It's like,
I don't need to
Dad.
hear that. I don't
Yeah.
need, you can brag to the neighbors all you want about whatever the fuck you got going on there, but I don't need to hear that shit. Like, it's not, no, you don't have a third leg. No, I don't care.
Right. Right.
Well, how would your daughter and son feel about you naming your body parts, and if you referred to them as such in front of them? Do you think that they would have a similar reaction?
I don't
Since you
know,
have kids?
more than likely, because like, I mean, if I even kiss JD, they're both like, ew, stop, you know, or
Mhm.
whatever.
That's
Oh, wow.
possible.
You should just start calling them Beavis and Butthead, and just be
Again,
like, "Wow,
I should-
Butthead! Butthead's really hurting me today. Like, it's just not."
I should take it back, huh? Take it back to the 90s and
Yeah.
get down
There
with
you
it
go.
again. I mean, I could try. We'll see what happens. I can experiment, and then
Yes,
I can let you
experiment.
know what happens
This
next
is
week.
homework. Yeah,
It's
homework.
yeah.
Before
Okay,
you get out of-
you can try that. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I
It
love
could be a lot of fun.
Mhm.
I did have a guy
Oh
friend
my
who used to walk around and say stuff like, "Have you ever seen a man whose cock hung below his knee?" And he'd just randomly walk up to people and say this, and everybody would be like, "No," and he'd be like, "Well, you just met one," and then he'd lift his pant leg up, and he had like a rooster on a rope hanging underneath.
Oh
on
my
his-
God.
That's fucking amazing.
That's
That's a dad in the making
Yeah,
right there.
no, he
Oh,
was
or he
he was
already
a
is.
dad.
Hell
He was
yeah.
Dad
an
in
older
making.
dude who we were all friends with. Yeah,
Oh no.
that was pretty funny.
That's really great.
it was
Never
a cool,
expect it too.
no, not at first.
No.
And then every time he would say it, you'd be like, "Come on!"
This is the best.
Ooh,
type
I
of
like
fun.
these ones. I'm sure it wouldn't be pleasing, but Itchy and Scratchy and Tom and Jerry.
There you go.
Although itchy and
Yeah.
scratchy, I
It'd be a
think
little.
that's relatable. Actually,
It's all like Itchy and Scratchy are bothering me.
take off my bra. Okay, here we go.
A little itchy and
That's
scratchy.
called
right
summer.
That's
Called
Yes,
summer.
That's called
Yes.
Florida all year round.
Aw.
Oh, boob
First
sweat's
thing
the
I do.
worst.
Isn't that the best feeling in the world, though? Like, and you get.
Yes.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
missed
the
out
best
on
feeling in
that
the
one,
world,
yeah.
though, when you get home and take that off?
Nah,
Oh,
I don't-
Hell yes.
I love that feeling. That's like,
Especially when you've been,
Oh.
you're like hot and sweaty, and it's just like you're like peeling. It's like a second set of skin. You're like, yeah, and you get that little pop.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You guys
I
are
love
gonna
that
think I'm
feeling.
sick, but sometimes I even fall asleep in my bra. I don't even care. Like, it doesn't bother me like that. It really doesn't.
Oh my lord.
oh my god.
I never was like, it never really bothered me that much to wear one or not to wear one.
Oh, I have no option. There's like, I've had to wear one since I was 10 years old.
Mm.
And oh my god, my first thing I do when I come home, I take my shoes off, I go take that bra off, and it's the best feeling in the world.
I wear
That's good.
sports bras at work because of the physicality of my job, and man, I tell you what, especially in the summertime, you
Oh.
literally have to peel that off. It's like sweaty and stuck to you, and it's like,
no.
God, this is
The
the
worst
worst.
is taking the sports bras off when you're sweaty and you're like fighting with it to get it off.
Yep.
Yes,
That's why I don't wear
they get
sports
stuck
bras
on
because
you.
I've almost hung myself trying to get it off because it's like,
God. Oh, that sucks. Ooh.
Of course, your husband here, if I had boobs, I would name them Team Rocket. Call
Oh.
them
Jesse and
Jesse
James.
and James and blasting
Yes.
off the
Oh,
Wait, who's Meow?
God.
Yeah,
Wait,
Meowth would be probably.
oh
if
my
it was
God.
a hermaphrodite, it would be Jesse, James, and Meowth.
For
would
your
be the bottom.
vagina. That'd be Meow.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I guess it would fit vagina Meowth. That would work.
Yes. Okay.
See,
There we go.
Yep.
My question is like, why aren't they naming their balls this stuff? Because there's two of them too. They could be Itchy and Scratchy, or Tom and Jerry, or Rocky and
That's right.
Bullwinkle.
yeah.
They definitely could.
There you go.
Itchy and
And
Scratchy
the
would
itchy and
fit them
scratchy
too.
makes sense.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
how many
always
times you
fucking
see a
scratching
guy
their
sticking
nuts.
their hand down their pants and scratch.
They're always playing with them. You'd think they were afraid of losing them because their hands are always somewhere near them.
No, you're right about that one.
I don't know. JD's not really He's not really juggling the boys all the time. I don't really have to worry about seeing that happen in my house. So. He's usually fine. Every once in a while, he'll do like the leg thing, and that's it.
Well,
He
I
doesn't
had a
really.
laugh. The other day, we had a conversation with the 12-year-old basically being, don't scratch your balls in the living room. Go to your bedroom to scratch said balls.
Have some decency.
5 minutes after that, he gets told that by his father. Guess what his father's doing in the living room?
I learned it from you.
I love
Oh,
that.
jeez.
The
I learned
best
it by
commercial.
watching you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Definitely.
There you go. There you go. That's a
Really,
good
I like
Josie
that.
and the Pussycats.
No. Russ, his favorite toys?
one. Are his balls?
Why? Because they're
No, but-
moist and salty, or what?
These are a few of my
Oh.
favorite things.
That's crazy.
Oh.
That's fun.
Another, Rick and Morty.
Ricky and Morty.
So here's a question. Do you guys know any? First off, do you know any celebrities who have like named genitalia that you've ever heard? Because I don't.
I think the most is ever in jest
No.
of comedians and things of that nature.
Mhm.
They're probably the most I've ever heard anyone name something. Or in movies, like I said, the How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I don't think I've seen an actual actor say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that I know anybody directly. Even in in real life or on TV or anything, I can't think of anything.
It's not really broadcast. So it's just
I
like
think they
Right.
can say it more just like they use it as the term. Instead of having to say penis, vagina, that's when they name it, is when they're just calling it something. In
Yeah.
particular. Not necessarily that person's thing, but just in particular, that a penis.
Mhm.
Boys have a penis,
Well-
and girls have a vagina.
Evidently, Hugh Jackman calls his old James Roger. He doesn't know why, but he calls it old James Roger.
Probably thought it was
Yes,
funny. and just stuck
Wolverine
with it.
calls his dick old James Roger.
Okay. That's
Probably
I mean,
got
hey,
called the
whatever.
Wolverine,
I
but
mean,
of
you
that
know.
nature from a kid. He thought it was funny, and then it just kind of stuck.
Who am I to say what somebody
Probably.
can and can't name their whatever? I
Their
mean, you want to
own
name your
character.
big toe, you go right ahead. I don't care.
your big toe.
It is whatever.
I mean, naming your
toe.
period Martha, you might as
Yeah,
well
I
just be able
mean,
to.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So the question is, because none of us have a cock and balls, what would you name yours if you did, and what?
Yes.
There you
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think I would, because I don't name my
I would.
boobs or my vagina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me same. No. I
I
don't name
had,
the parts.
if I had named them, I may have. I don't think I've ever had anyone technically name it outside of just like a joke, but not like literally that's their name. They're calling it that. Like it's just like
Yeah.
jokingly they'll say something, and then that's the last time it's mentioned essentially.
Yeah, I don't
I would
name
call
my
mine.
vagina, so I don't know.
I would call mine Slinky. You know how Slinkies are. You just can't help but fuck with them.
They stretch.
You just can't help but fuck with a Slinky. It's like you have to touch it and hold it and just fuck with it, and
Yeah, pretty much.
everybody knows if there's a Slinky around. You're just gonna pick it up and hold it.
Slinky's fun.
Yeah, I mean
You
that's
go downstairs.
pretty good. That's pretty good, Anna. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I like it.
Bert,
get a
Ernie, and
picture.
Big Bird.
Huh?
Big Bird.
Bert, Ernie, and Big Bird.
Is it Bert, Ernie, and Big Bird?
Dude.
Nice.
I like that.
Nice. Okay.
I like
okay.
it.
Huh.
Trying to
All
get some
I know-
ideas over here.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm like trying. Well, I mean, I wouldn't do names. I've always done like euphemisms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, for some reason,
tatas,
one-eyed-
vajayjay.
One-eyed Wonder Wiener, it just always pops back in my head when you're
That's
my
nice.
name.
That's nice.
Dude,
Can you imagine
I
it has like a
that.
cape? Like you want to
Yes.
see a super cape
Hell
on it or
yeah.
something.
The one-eyed Wonder Wiener, or the
Yeah.
mushroom cap. If you're, it's
Yeah.
the grower.
I sometimes will refer to them as like the Batwing.
The balls.
Bat wing?
Think about it. Its skin it gets stretched.
You
It's a lot-
still haven't seen Waiting, have you, Ams? You still have not seen Waiting. Am I right?
you Batwing
Okay.
them.
You need to watch this
You
movie.
need to make me a movie list. Please
But
help me.
You need to start with that one. Like you just watch it.
or the skin flute.
The skin flute, yes. There you go.
being
That's
someone
just
who's
assuming right there.
Play the skin flute, or God, I'm just blanking. But yeah, there's like so many euphemisms. Help. I'm gonna try and think. Help me.
Help.
Just
Oh,
one-eyed
there's-
monster is the one with the more common ones.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Right.
always consult good old Urban Dictionary to help us out.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
pretty
you go.
much.
Thank you.
Of
See,
course.
I've heard wedding tackle.
Wedding tackle?
Chastity
Meat
belt or chastity? No, I guess that's just the belt.
Chastity
protector.
breaker.
Chastity breaker, I guess.
The
Meat
pole.
and veg or meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes. That's probably one of the more common ones. Meat and potatoes.
Oh,
I like that.
Is he more meat or is he more potatoes?
Oh my god. Someone needs to call it bangers and mash. Yes.
Bacon berries.
shit.
Bacon,
Yes.
tackle.
I like the twig and berries. I forgot about that one.
Mhm.
I once
Yep.
dated a guy
wait.
who was more berries than twig.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
How about winking brown eye? What is that?
that's the other side.
Chocolate starfish.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Meat and two
Um,
veg.
Sausage and eggs. I like that one.
Sausage eggs. Huevos. That's a Spanish thing.
Huevos!
Balls, huevos.
Yes.
Mm.
We used to have in Spanish class in junior high when there was like a song that we would sing for different vegetables. And whenever it was eggs, these two boys would always go, huevos, really loud. And one time the boys were like late one day or something. And somehow the teacher conspired with us to not say that during the song. Because they would say it was like for like a week. Somehow they conspired and we found out to not say it. So when that time came, they were the only ones that said it. And they were the ones that were like yelling it out real loud. And we were like, huevos! I was like, oh my god, like, immature, but you know, you're junior high.
Whoa. Famine Studios just said cash and prizes is one I used to use in HR.
Brian just put in a really weird
Jesus.
Oh man, a purple-headed yogurt slinger.
Oh my god.
From
Purple-headed. Why is it
Blues.
purple?
Oh, Varsity Blues. That's been a while since I've seen that movie. I have to watch that one.
Oh,
Dirt
wow.
Star.
Why would it be
No, I don't
purple?
know. Is that
But
for
hang on.
asshole?
That's
Is that a-
Why would it be
is that a
purple?
butthole?
Wait a
That's a
minute.
butthole.
Purple penis.
Why would it be
The
purple?
vein.
That's not a purple
The-
people eater. Like
the
that's
veins.
like I know
Yeah.
that one.
The
Yeah,
vein.
so- yeah. Well, you know, like there's that whole like meme or whatever macro of like the old lady has to be the dildo purple dipper. Like
Right.
if your job doesn't suck, you don't have to be a dildo.
Oh god. Okay,
Purple
what
thing.
was
True.
that old woman who she had the TV show used to be back in the
Dr.
late
Ruth?
night
Dr. Ruth.
Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
We bring out the
I
chest
loved
protector
her.
Well, sex
toys.
toys.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, she was doing a great thing. You got to make sex like normalized. That's what
Mhm.
it is. You
Yeah.
got to just
Yeah.
be out there. You can't be scared about talking about it. You have to be upfront. You have to do it. That's how you do things like preventing
Right.
pregnancy and unwanted pregnancies and things like that. You need to be
STDs.
upfront.
But it was just
You need
always
to
so
educate.
funny. Me and like my group of guy friends in high school, and we would watch that, and we were just cracking up. It's like this little old woman would be pulling out this like huge
Yeah.
dildo out of this chest.
I think I just watched a
Yep.
video where it was her on Conan O'Brien and it was kind of a
Mhm.
similar thing. He's just laughing nervously
Yes.
about it.
Yep.
It's just like, that just shows how society is. It's, you know,
Yeah, it's not anything to be
It is.
embarrassed about. It's only, I mean, you should laugh about it. If you're not laughing about it, you know, I think you're too sensitive about
Yeah.
why. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
exactly.
I would probably say not so much Dr. Ruth, but for me, it was Loveline, listening to Adam
Mhm.
Carolla and Dr.
Mhm.
Drew and the things that they said. Listening to a lot of that stuff probably helped me more in realizing that style stuff because he was
Mhm.
very honest about it. The thing I think was the most important that he said is that not all women get off vaginally, that is clitorically as well, and that you need to be able to know those differences and what it is and what it takes, and that technically a woman doesn't need to have sex in more than I think 8 minutes normally. I mean, if you enjoy more, that's fine,
Right.
but normally that is an actual length of time. So these guys needing to feel like they need to do an hour sex thing and all that type of stuff
It's not
isn't necessarily
necessary.
it.
Yeah.
That really, if
Yeah.
everything's being done and everything's focused, you can really do it actually in 8
Yeah,
minutes.
you hit it
That's
just right. It's
Yeah.
it
That it
is
doesn't need
like
to be this crazy long thing.
Yeah.
Unless you go Karma Sutra and all that stuff, and that's what you guys agree upon.
yeah.
Start
But
playing
that it doesn't-
tantric.
I was
Right?
like,
Have you
after-
seen those
after a certain
poses?
hour, you get cramping and you start to get shaping.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or like
Mhm.
your muscles just give out, like like your leg muscles or something. Like
Yep.
I've had that
I-
happen.
I found Kama Sutra wallpaper.
Oh, you do?
Or
I don't have it. I
Oh,
found it.
totally cool.
Or
There are like
you get to
certain
the point
positions where I'm
where
just
you-
like, how?
Yeah.
or you get
yeah.
to the point where you've been doing so much
Yes.
that when you move, you do queef.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, that's. I think that's
hate
pretty
that.
standard, though.
Oh, I hate it so
That's
much.
just life, that's just part of having a
Oh.
vagina. You know?
Yeah,
That's
it happens.
what's
It's like
gonna
It's just
happen.
trapped in there.
Like
Yeah.
I shouldn't
But,
be hearing fart noises during. Like really, no.
If you
Kat,
can't
your
fart
husband
during
actually
sex
brings
so
up
loud-
a interesting point that sex not being normalized is why there are so many unsatisfied women out there. That
There you go.
that men are geared
Yeah.
or taught to only talk about their conquest, but now how to be a better lover. In a sense, that this is the woman. It's the woman who wants to tell the man essentially what they like, and that the tips
Right.
that they give each other is all bull crap. They don't really actually talk about it
Mhm.
normal, which is true.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I remember my first time with my boyfriend in high school, and we finished, and he looked at me. He's like, "You didn't? I didn't." He's like, "You're not. There's like no blood." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I must have not broken your hymen." And I was like, "Oh, that got broken years ago." That broke
Yeah, no.
years ago in
It's okay.
an off-roading.
Yeah,
you know,
that happens to be the most common. Mine was, I think I was riding a tricycle when I was like 5 years old, and it happened to me. Like,
Mine was a tampon.
Bicycle.
There you go.
Horseback riding.
I was already bleeding, so I
And
was
he
just-
was just like, I mean, he just could not understand. I was like, it's like a paper thin.
It's
Like,
not really even a
it's not-
thing.
It's
To
not
be
yeah.
It depends on the person because sometimes people don't have them or they're already perforated or
Yeah.
yeah.
gone. So it's
Well,
not
and
really.
back in the day, if women had, broken them, I think prematurely or things, not necessarily by having sex, but just, accidental ways that we've mentioned, that didn't they used to, I feel like they used to sew it so that then when they were having sex, they would be, because that was a thing. They wanted to put the sheet out showing that they broke the
they would
hymen, that
put-
she was a virgin.
They actually
Close my legs.
they actually would put one of their servants would actually put lamb's blood or some kind of animal's on the sheets to prove, because they would have servants that were in their employ that were extremely
Aware.
loyal to them to prove
Yeah.
that they were virginal. Yep.
People are crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's I can't remember
Yes.
what religion. It's one of the like Pakistan or somewhere in the Middle East where like there will be women if they they will actually go in and have to have like the surgery to get like the hymen reattached because then they're not considered pure and
Mm-hmm.
men won't want to marry them and they'll be a disgrace to the family.
What's
just
with the
gross.
purity thing, man? I don't get it. Like, isn't experience more important?
You would
Wouldn't
think.
you want someone to
I
know?
would
Yeah,
think so.
Yeah, but there's also there's a stigma, and I ran into this with some. I want to say, how long ago was it? I want to say it was probably 7 or 8 years ago. I ran into an issue with some teenage boys. I caught on to the fact that these freshmen, starting from like 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th grade boys, were like conquesting middle school girls and any girls they could find in the high school that were virgins, and they had like a diary going around. And I know that this was in a movie one time, and I didn't believe that it was actually happening, and I was like, no, this is impossible. And it was a friend of mine's son that I caught in the middle of it. And because he was dating an 8th grader that my son knew, because he was younger,
Mm-hmm.
and
wow.
it was a conquest thing. And like, I talked to my dad about it, and he said like, it's always been like a male, like it's kind of like a mentality thing where it's like, no one else has done this. I'm the first. It's like a territorial thing
Yes.
almost. And
Yeah.
it's very
Because-
animal oriented.
They want to be the first one. They want to be that experience. They want to be someone's first. It is an achievement
Mhm.
in a
Actually,
sense. But
there's
a
some
guy can lose his
evolutionary-
virginity, but a girl is a slut as soon as she loses hers.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe
There's also
maybe that stems back to ego though, because men don't want a woman to actually be able to compare them to another man. Because women are
I don't know,
going to
man.
compare sexual experiences from one man to another.
There's also some evolutionary biology at play. Like, a guy wants a girl that he knows that any offspring are more likely
His.
his.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whereas
Right.
if she, and that plays back into like evolutionary biology. And not that I say it's smart, it's stupid, it's ridiculous because
Well,
only the woman knows who the father is.
Yeah, but then,
and-
like,
and, I mean, we
sometimes they don't
honestly-
know.
We honestly,
Not
have-
Jerry Springer, but what's his name? Maury Povich gets a
Yeah.
really good job.
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
exactly.
I mean, we also have to look back into
You're
how
not the
religion
father.
has completely ruined sex.
Well,
Yes.
I was just gonna say, like, the other part of that I find really amusing is the fact that like these teenage boys are doing this, but then like I come to find out that dudes in their early 20s are trying to, like, I know a bunch that were trying to get with like 50-some-year-old women because they had experience. You know what I mean?
They
So
knew what they wanted.
it's
Right.
like teenage boys want the conquest, but like guys in their I'm gonna call them boys in their 20s, they want to learn some shit.
Well,
You know what I mean?
to learn from the older woman is also like a mommy thing too.
Ew, that's
you know.
gross.
Well, it's like the Oedipus complex.
Yeah, the
isn't it?
Oedipus
Or-
thing.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's like an experienced older woman who could teach him the ropes, teach him the things and whatnot from it, whether that relationship's last or not. They're still learning from someone, and if that's the way they learn, that's how they learn. And then older women get their jollies off by younger men. And it's a win-win.
Well, let's just call it what it is. It's Stifler's mom.
Yeah, Stifler's
Yes.
mom.
Stifler's mom.
Love
Yeah. There we go.
We are throwing out like the old references.
Oh, you rewatch those movies,
Ah.
man. Oh, this is
Yeah.
such a good series.
I was younger dating a 42-year-old woman.
Wow. I mean, hey, if she taught you some stuff, that's good. Good for you. Learn something from your experiences. That's all I have to say.
Lots.
Kate's like,
Lots.
Hey, he's good at what he does. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, good. That's good.
That's funny. That's really funny. I do want to.
We're sitting here. We should have had Shannon on tonight. The toy lady.
Well, see, because that's another thing I was going to say is like, why? I mean, why not at least date a girl who's had a little bit of experience masturbating at least? Because
Yeah.
even when you're, when you don't start doing that enough that you learn anything about yourself until you're in your 20s any fucking
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
There's
That's
when you're so young and having sex, I think that's one of the things that says once and again, it's not normalized, and that's that you gotta your hormones are going wild. You don't know what's going on. You're just trying to look for any pillow to hump type situation and whatever it is. Well, yeah, but I mean that's the thing, and it's if you can normalize that experience for it, and it's it's okay. Don't go out and have sex and catch an STD or a baby. You gotta make sure you're protecting yourself in that sense. Maybe wait till you're older and then figure it out from that point. Here's a dildo. have fun.
Or a
Like,
vibrator.
Right.
yeah.
Oh, vibrators can be just as effective.
Or a fleshlight if you needed to the other
Right.
opposite side or
Good,
something like that.
clean fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Just go in, enjoy it.
Discover
Just
yourself.
put on some music in the room so I just know leave you alone at that.
Lock the door.
I
Lock
always
the door.
I have
Throw
a,
the
I have a
tissues into the trash can.
I have a knock on the door policy.
Don't use.
I
Yeah.
have for a long time. Like since my son turned 10, I'm like, I'm knocking on the door. I don't want to know. I don't care. Like I'm knocking on the door.
The do not disturb sign. You know.
Yeah,
The tie.
I need you to put the
Put the
sock on the
scrunchie-
door.
Yeah, there you go.
Scrunchie on the door.
You got to teach them.
Exactly. If you need you time, that's okay. But
That
I
was-
know it's
That
you
was,
time.
that was always the fun part of like in college. You would walk through your like the dorm, the hallway, and yeah, you would see like the random like scrunchie on the handle or the tie or the sock, and you're like, we know what they're doing.
I like that.
or we would have like the random like 2 a.m. fire drill, and you'd see the couple that down outside with the
naked.
sheets wrapped around them. We're like, oh, we know what you guys are in the middle of doing when the fire alarm got pulled.
I feel like that's probably the biggest thing about college, even more than getting an education, is getting a sex education, because I feel like that's probably when most people end up with that, you know, is during the college years, because it's just a free for all of like fucking people just running.
Well, I mean,
All over the
you're away from your parents. You're away from their rules. You have your own. You can make your own choices, stupid or not.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You
And
know,
there's
you can
no
name your
one-
genitalia freely.
There's no one
Yeah,
there
there you go.
telling you not to do it. So
Right,
why the
right.
hell not?
Yeah. Right.
Brammer
And
brings
you
up
pretty
something.
much have
Sorry.
almost free health care because, for the most part, most of those kids are getting it through the university and it's being paid through their tuition.
Right. Right.
And most colleges, you just go into like the health center and they've got baskets of condoms.
Well, yeah, they want to
Oh,
make
they
sure they're not
should.
spreading,
They got
not
baskets of
encouraging
condoms, and all you have to,
diseases spreading, and
all you
no
have to
baby.
say is like a female, all they have to do is basically go in and say they want to get on birth control, and they go, okay, what do you
Right.
want?
I mean, I feel like the other part of that is I think that maybe guidance counselors in school should have like baskets of fucking condoms on their
Well-
desk too, because it's
Well,
you
when
know.
my cousin was in college and he
I
was
think
in
so,
his
too.
dorm, he had his RA would literally walk around with like a basket of condoms and be like, okay, take as many as you want,
Mhm.
Yeah,
take as
please.
many as you
That's
want.
good.
And he
Yeah.
said like they would be in the bathroom on the counter.
It
Mhm.
should be. It should be. It's something that should be
It's
readily
like there
available.
should be
Yeah.
no excuse.
And not only that, it should also be very encouraged that women take them too, because
Mhm.
guys don't want
Mhm.
to carry it. They can't make it just the guy's responsibility. It's got to
Yeah.
be girls having it around.
Put it in
too.
your
It's
wallet.
something-
That's it.
Be ready. Does I don't
I
happen
always
to have
carried
one.
my
Well,
own.
I do. Here you go.
I
yeah.
dated a
Look around there
carry
right
man.
now.
Got
I
you.
dated a guy who was like, I will never carry a condom. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. In my
I feel
college
like they
campus,
have
they had
pockets.
it like
They
they
should.
had condom dispensers around. I mean, they weren't free, the ones there. I'm sure you could get them from the health whatever people for that, but they had them around where it was a quarter and it was a coin dispenser. But they had condoms all around my college. That just
Yeah.
was part of the students had done that. It was like some student council type thing. They were like, we want this here readily available.
Hell, I went to a
Right.
Jesuit college, which is a Catholic college, and you can still get condoms. No problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
That's good.
I carried my own. Like I didn't trust a guy to have shit, and don't
Or
trust a
that
guy
it's
to have
fresh.
one
I mean,
that's
God
not in
knows how long
bad
it's
shape.
in the wallet.
Oh, yeah.
That's true
How
because they
long
keep
is it
them
gonna-
in the
Exactly.
pocket and stuff, and those can get worn more because of the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When they get
I mean-
brittle, you
Yeah,
never
exactly.
know what could have
It's,
poked
you know,
them.
I want to say back in my late teens and early 20s, my girlfriends and I all just had them in our purses in case somebody didn't have one. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it was just a thing. We all just had them.
Right.
Just like a
It
tampon.
was
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
just like the tampon where you see that one person going in the bathroom. does anyone have a tampon?
That,
And you
that
see
was
you see like the hand popping through like
Yeah.
the shawl or
That-
the
that was-
pad.
That was also like the 90s where every fucking girl carried a sack purse that had everything in it.
Yeah.
Everything. A deck of
Oh,
cards.
dear
a
Lord,
fucking-
yes. Yes, we did.
Like every fucking thing. You got markers in there? I sure do. Crayons for the backup placemats at diners. Like you had everything in that
Oh, yeah.
fucking bag.
That's my work
Yeah.
backpack.
Yep.
Yep, mine too.
My backpack for work, I have
Yeah.
I have tampons. I have so many different like chapsticks because I'm sorry, wearing that mask, your lips just get
Wow.
so
Mhm.
chapped. I have
Yep.
nose
Yeah.
spray. I have my M&Ms and my other chocolate I keep in my bag with me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I need it, if it's not in my backpack, then it's
Dude, I didn't have kids, and I carried like fruit snacks and juice boxes in my purse. You never know. You don't know.
I have medicine.
Change the
I have like
clothes.
Aleve. I
Yeah.
have Benadryl. I have Pepto. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I've got a
Fair game
monsters
building.
now, but I still, even back then, same thing. I had anything, the big sack,
Oh yeah.
Band-Aids.
whatever you needed, I had it.
Yeah.
I always had a pair of clean underwear in a Ziploc bag.
I
You
now
never
have-
know.
I
You
now
don't
have-
know.
Oh,
I now have
cool.
gloves and extra masks.
Yeah.
Hand
My mom always
sanitizer.
said, bring a clean pair of underwear just in case of an accident. And I thought she meant a car accident for years. Like, why the fuck would I need a clean pair of underwear if I have a car accident?
The way I see it,
Anyway.
whenever I go anywhere, like I'll
That's
say
priceless.
like half hour further from home, I make sure I have my backpack and I have everything in it I need for in case I can't make it home.
Mhm.
Like I have my
Yeah.
contact stuff with me and my glasses. Yeah, an extra pair of like underwear just in case, because you never know. What if something happens and you can't make it home?
I should do that.
I keep a small toothbrush and some toothpaste. Because you never know.
I actually
Mom told me
keep
to
in
keep
my
the underwear in
trunk-
my glove
trunk-
box. What?
Oh,
Go
show
ahead,
the
go
camera.
Yeah, in my
Let me
trunk
see.
I
We
have a
to see the
backpack that
kitten.
actually has everything in it.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, Twix.
Yeah.
Twix, come here.
Like a bug out bag.
Yeah, yeah,
Pretty done.
exactly.
Oh
This
my
is
god, look
Twixie.
at
Cat.
No.
Look at you on TV. You see you on TV? No. You
Oh,
don't see you on
Oh
TV.
my goodness, he's so
Oh,
cute.
Huge.
He's like, no, I don't want the camera.
He wants to run. He
Oh god, he's a
He,
little turd.
he's
No cameras today.
he spends he spends most of the day in the bedroom when we're not home because the bigger cats, he's too rambunctious for them, and the older cats are like, no, they'll only take a little bit, and then they're like, nope, we're done, and they'll start to get really a little too rough with him.
Mhm.
And not to mention, he's so small, he can still fit into spaces that he can get himself hurt in.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we keep him in the bedroom while we're gone, and then he gets to come out and explore when we're home. So until he starts to bother the cats and they start to get a little too rough, and then he's like, okay, I'm going back in the bedroom. So,
adorable.
but yeah, he gets to explore and play. He's doing good. He's getting bigger. He's much bigger than he was. So he's
Mhm. They grow
he's
up
into
so fast.
everything. They do. My new
I've got
child.
serious kitten fever right now. Like I want to get a
Mhm.
kitten so bad, but like I have an 18-year-old cat
Yes.
who likes being an only cat, so I can't do that to her. She's
Yep.
18. That'd just be wrong.
Yeah.
The only reason I haven't gotten a
She'd be like,
a
great,
kitten.
you're replacing me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aw.
Well, she put up with. We got her. We already had 2 cats when we ended up with her, and the 3 of them got along
Mhm.
decently. And then when my husband's grandmother passed, we had promised her when she passed, we would take her cats in.
Mhm.
So we went from 3 cats to 6 cats.
Woof.
Cool.
Too many cats.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a lot of cats.
Lost one of them pretty much right away. Didn't tolerate the move. The other 2 passed on many years later, just from old age. But the poor girl, she hates having other cats around. So it's like I can't add a kitten. I can't do it. But oh my god, I want a kitten.
Yeah.
That's my dad's cat. She is like one cat, one person only. Does not tolerate anyone else but my dad.
So,
It's
so like speaking of animals, that's another reason why I could not name anything like my vagina or because I have a hard enough time just trying to name animals like just,
Yeah, exactly.
feel like you probably give up and like give it some normal name, like
Yeah.
name your vagina like I don't know Heather, and then you run into like some fucking chick that you knew years ago whose name is Heather, and you're like, oh shit, like I forgot all about that.
Subconsciously, you just remember she was a
Right.
bleeding bitch, and you just had to name it that way.
She's a mean bitch.
See, I'm always been one of those when it comes to cats. I feel like they name themselves, and you just kind of have to just watch them and let them kind of
You guys,
Yeah.
figure out their name.
Their names, outside of Azu, since that one was kind of debated between two pre-existing names, their names came from their personality. Like Wobbles, it did take us some time, and she couldn't run straight. She was weird in her way to run, so Wobbles just stuck. And then Harvey is because her face is half paralyzed, so it just stuck with Harvey Dent. So sometimes
Actually,
their own personalities come through. And
I
it's
had a
something
cat who
fixed.
named herself.
What?
When I first moved down to
Oh, wow.
Virginia, I adopted a kitten. Like my first day working at this emergency clinic as a technician, but and this is before I went to vet school. And this little sad little kitten got little stray thing shows up at the front door, and she was going to end up at the shelter, and she was adorable, and I was allowed to have a pet at my apartment. So I was like, I'll take her. So I'm driving home with her. And it's a 45-minute drive to my apartment for where I was working.
Mhm.
And I'm talking to her just because it's 2:30 in the morning. I worked like a 6 to 2 shift.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking to her. I'm like, we got to figure out a name for you. So I just start tossing out names.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Tasha. And she went, meow. I'm like,
like that one.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
cool.
interesting. So I kept tossing out names because I'm like, I'm a scientist at heart. I need
Yeah.
evidence. So I kept tossing out names, just random stuff. And I said, Tasha again. She went, meow. I'm like, okay,
There you go.
that's 2 for 2 now. Let's try one more time. So I ran through some more names. I said, Tasha, one more time. She went, meow. I'm like, okay. Hi, Tasha. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's my name.
It was the cutest thing. And that was her name. That she named herself. It was the wildest thing. Our current cat, Loki, came that name.
That's
I don't
totally
know.
cool.
Yeah, she just, I still miss her. She was a good cat. Had her for 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah. She was a good
Nice.
girl.
We
Totally
have one cat. His name is Puck, because when we got him, he was just all over the place. And now, as he's gotten older and he's much bigger and fatter, I one day looked at him and I said, because his nickname is like Hockey Puck. I
Okay.
looked at him and I was like, "You're no damn hockey puck. You're a fucking Zamboni." Because
Just like
he's
Azu.
so big.
Yeah. We call Azu fat tits.
Fat tits.
And
She
then
has
we
fat
have,
tits, so we call her fat tits.
and then we have another cat, Marmalade, because he's a kind of like a light orange, long-haired cat. So we named him Marmalade.
Marmalade. That's a nice name.
And everyone's like, "Oh, Garfield." I was like, "No, that's not Garfield.
No.
It's not a Garfield."
Well, all orange cats are Garfield. I'm a
I was like,
Garfield
he-
lover, so I would.
I was like,
think
he's a Marmalade.
I like that. That's cute.
He was the cat that I had to feed outside for probably 9 months
Oh, wow.
before he would come in.
I caught my orange cat. Nick caught him for me with a piece of cheese. I had an orange cat. We named him Morris, and he was meowing outside of an apartment we were visiting some friends at, and opened the door, and there's this scrawny little adult cat. But he looked half starved, and so Nick offered him a piece of cheese and was able to snag him and put him in the cat carrier that was conveniently located in the back of my car.
convenient, very convenient.
Hey, that cat! Oh my God, I love that cat. He belonged to somebody who lived in the neighborhood but wasn't feeding him, so he came out with
Became
me.
yours.
He
Yeah.
became your
He
cat.
wasn't getting fed. It wasn't their cat anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You're not caring for it.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yep.
What is Nick saying? He wants to have a
Dude.
Maine Coon and a Sphinx just for the oh my god.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
a big,
Maine
big
Coons.
furry, big furry.
The
I have friends
Maine
that have
Coons
Maine
Are
Coons.
so sweet.
Oh, I
Jimmy's
love them.
mom
They're
does.
great cats. but
Oh,
a
we
Sphinx
had a
cat,
Maine Coon, and she was just the sweetest.
I
thing.
love them. They're all, I would love to have a Maine Coon. That would be totally cool.
And
I
then
don't
we
want
had
a
a,
Sphinx though.
and then we had a Norwegian forest cat, and she had an attitude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she is so attitude. And then my dad's cat's a tortie, and she's a bitch.
All torties are. They all have attitude. Oh my god. But
Yes.
Sphinx cats get the problem is I could never have a Sphinx cat because number one, they're naked and you have to put sweaters on them because they get cold.
hmm
Number two, they get blackheads, and I would
Mhm.
seriously spend my entire life popping little blackheads on that poor cat's body and
Aw.
end up torturing the poor thing because like I can't not do that. I have to.
I'm with you on that. I love watching Dr. Pimple Popper. That's,
She's on TikTok.
Yeah.
No,
I
Oh,
love
wow.
watching her.
Yeah,
Oh my
That's a
man.
God.
satisfying, gratifying thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I get to
That's
do that
so
sort of
gross to
stuff
me.
at work.
no.
I get to do that at work. I get to pop stuff at work, and oh my god, it's my favorite thing in the world to do.
God.
I hate things. I like
Oh,
watching it when they
no.
have to-
That's not
Yes,
That's
record them and
disgusting.
send them to me. I want to watch.
Oh,
I like watching the videos where they have to like extract like not just pimples but like what are they
Sis.
cysts, yes.
Mhm.
you guys ever want to see something really cool? Google
Ugh.
mango worms.
Oh yes, I've seen that one. Oh
Is that
Yes,
the
I
ones
have
where they
too.
have
That's
to call,
disgusting.
like they have to cut like a slice of the flesh off, and then there's all these things like them
No,
like worms
no.
or something that come out? Because I've seen
Mango
those
worms.
ones. Mango worms.
And
I've seen the
I'm
one.
not, no.
I can't remember the name of the one, but it's usually like
you
in
can't do this to me.
give it in like animals
No.
or something like that, and
Yeah.
they're almost like maggot type things, and then they have to cut off a piece of like flesh
they don't
in
have
order
to
to
cut
be able to
anything.
get
They
them in
just
there.
squeeze and it pops out.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh
God.
I'm
Okay.
not.
Nope.
I'm sitting here
No.
looking up like what I would name my penis right now. I'm not even paying any attention. I can't.
What would you
cannot.
name your penis? Mango worm?
No, nope, nope.
Oh,
No, I might
You
name my
gotta find out.
I might name my balls Siegfried and Roy though. I might.
Siegfried
I'm
Oh,
thinking
that's
of, that
golden.
could be.
oh shit, yes.
And would you name your penis
You're
then
doing it, you're
rare
doing it.
white tiger?
The white tiger.
I
tiger.
don't know, but like
Oh.
so I went to Urban Thesaurus and I put in dick and balls just because I wanted to, get some loose ideas. There's some fucking crazy shit in here, and I'm wondering if these aren't like names that dudes actually gave their dick and balls, or
They probably
just the
want to
dick.
name them, and they just think it's funny.
Like Louisiana leopard frog. What the fuck is that?
Sounds like a disease.
Really?
Big Mike and the
does.
twins.
I like that though.
That sounds like
Okay.
there's a bunch of guys that named that. Hey, Mikey!
right.
Big Mike.
just,
yeah.
Double Dutch rudder. Oh boy. That's a good one.
Hang
I've
on.
heard that one before.
Hairy
Okay.
mosquito eyes. I don't even understand.
I
Okay.
think I have a good one.
Mongolian swamp donkey.
I
Ew.
think that's from like some movie or something. I've heard
The
that.
Mongolian one?
Before. Yeah, I think that's just a term that was given like in some kind of movie or something.
Probably. It's just establishmentarianism. What? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I can't even read that right
That's
now.
just, no,
I don't
that's
even
not a
think
real
that's
name. That's just
spelled-
someone that's just wanting to say something and they think it's
I
funny.
don't think that's spelled correctly. That's why I can't read it.
Yeah, there we
I think-
go. They'll name the Dick and Balls the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's
think
nice.
grammar won.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my god.
Oh my god. Oh,
What
yeah.
about the Godfather and the Mafia?
Bless the Holy Trinity.
oh my god. I'm waiting
That's
for the
fucking
lightning
good.
to come through the ceiling and hit him.
Iranian gas mask. What the fuck is that?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
That's
minute.
weird.
Has something to do with teabbagging, I think. Hang
I
on.
think
Yeah,
it, I
probably.
Wait a
think
minute.
probably.
That's what I'm saying. They're
Yeah.
coming up with stupid ass names. Some of those aren't real.
I hope not. That's kind of strange.
They can't be.
I think it's kind of funny though. It's kind
They
of
just
some of it's
can't be.
Some of it's kind of cracking me up as I've scrolled through some of this. I'm like, what? So I guess like jerking off, some dude calls it like checking my stock. Sure. That's a new one.
I mean, you got the usual, like the beating the
Okay.
monkey.
Yeah.
What, something with the salami? I don't know what that one is. I know I've heard that one before. Slapping the salami. Is that
Slap
it?
the salami.
Yeah.
slapping the
Yeah, that
salami.
sounds
Beat your
right.
meat. There you go.
Yeah, beating
Going
the meat.
downtown. So I've heard someone like that before.
Ooh. Not for penises, but munching the carpet. There you go.
Yeah, that's another one. That's
How about the opposite side, tossing a salad?
yeah.
Oh,
Right?
no,
Yeah.
Yes.
Why a salad? I don't get it.
I don't
Point
either.
it.
That's
Point
not
I don't
the
know.
one.
I've always known it as apparently it's like a prison thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
What?
nice.
What?
This one is 4-inch
always good.
slanger. Why would you brag about that?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
If no
wow.
one's going to, I guess someone has
if,
to.
if it's 4-inch and you just need to be proud of it, just it is. Self pride.
Right.
Yeah,
When it's
exactly.
work, you might as well just enjoy it.
But
Be
there's
happy
nothing to be
with what you
proud
got.
of there at all.
Hey, be happy with what you were given. Sometimes you can't help it.
Yeah, there you go. Because
Maybe he's got a good tongue.
Hey, my mom had a keychain years ago that said it's not the length, it's not the size, it's how many times you can make it rise.
Yeah.
I like that.
This one's for balls. It's 2 mice in a warm sock.
Okay.
Sure.
It's not the size of the bait, it's how it wiggles.
Or this one's for sex. Ride the baloney pony.
I'll
Take
take
a ride
that
on the
one.
baloney pony.
The
okay.
horizontal polka.
Nice. Or pickle smoker.
Okay.
You want to smoke my pickle?
There you go.
I had a friend that used to say that shit. Like,
So
what?
Nick has a question for us.
Jelly or syrup?
In what way, man?
What?
Are you talking
On
about like
toast
reaching out with
or
the body,
food
or are you
play?
referring to something? Or are you referring to what it is when it comes out?
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
If it's a
okay.
there's a problem.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be on this topic. Next.
Some guy says
Oh,
Squidward. Squidward. Do you name your dick Squidward? Is that a thing?
The giant nose.
8-minute man, marathon man.
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
Sure.
Have you named your toys? And that goes for both sides, like dildos and fleshlights, whoever, whatever.
No.
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 They're not. Well,
Well, most
they're,
of them
they're
come
not
with a
named
name
per
anyway.
se. They're not named per se. I mean, I do have Big Purple and Little Purple, but
Big purple, little purple.
That's names. I think
I
that
like that.
qualifies.
I
Yeah.
like that. Why are they purple?
okay.
It's like a common theme. Like my last one
Because-
was purple.
I love purple, and
How do you
sex
prefer
toys
jelly
love
or
me.
syrup?
I don't know.
It came purple. It was in purple box, purple toy.
I guess. That's
I need
strange.
an explanation.
girly.
I can't
Why is
answer.
it purple?
Yeah, Nick, I can't answer your question until you kind of.
What are you talking about, Nick?
Yeah,
I
what is
don't know.
the
Give us
what
a
is
little
the
something.
euphemism that you're
No,
trying
never
to
mind. No, never mind. No, you don't get away
I
with
want
it.
to
Never
know,
mind.
man.
Just explain yourself. I'm gonna make
think
you do it
we
after
know
the
what
show
it is,
anyway.
but, you
Yeah, just
know.
say what it's in reference to, and then we'll be were we on the
Yeah.
right path before?
We're fine. Don't be ashamed.
Yeah, we're all
Who
done.
cares?
Explain.
It's on the table, baby.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave it alone, and you can't escape me. So just
You can't escape.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
We're waiting.
Or how about
Welcome.
Chodosaurus Rex?
The chode. I
The
forgot
chode,
about
yeah,
that.
the chode. Yeah,
The
the chode.
chode.
That is a common one.
Yes.
Why are you acting like such a chode?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about chimichanga? Yes, forgot.
That is that.
Then it goes back to girth or length. Like
Oh, yeah.
metal.
Mhm.
Then it's like the tuna can.
I think
can of
you
beans.
can go too far either way, is in my opinion. You can.
Is it tomato paste?
Uh,
I can't think of any can.
And we're still waiting, Nick. By the way, we haven't forgotten.
Is it like
I
Mountain
didn't know.
Dew,
I didn't
or-
know. I didn't know. I forgot about that, Nick.
Is it the enchilada sauce?
Oh,
Then that's just scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it that can of yams your grandma had in the cupboard for 40 years?
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
Chris Rock joke about
jeez.
jail flavoring. Do you prefer jelly or syrup? Okay, I guess maybe something that they put on.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what,
No,
that's
it's
what it was.
already okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Whatever.
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, thank you.
It's flavoring is really
Flavoring.
what it is.
yeah.
I mean, considering where it goes, yeah, you need something.
That's what I said. Like that's what I was thinking. Is it like a body taste type thing? Because I was thinking, when you put chocolate syrup on you.
Have you done that? Has anyone done that?
No, I don't like
Yeah.
being sticky
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, no. Well, of course we know you have, Anna. Come on,
Yes.
you're free.
Just call it
Keep it
around.
real.
I've been called out.
Yeah,
Come
they-
on, Anna. We know you're
Please.
free. So
Anna,
I
you
mean,
want to get
shit, you
freaky?
said a couple of
Buy
times.
some body
Sorry.
paint. That's all I have to say.
I thought about
yeah.
trying
Make-
that.
make some art.
I actually
Those
saw
paintings?
I do. I want to try the painting where you like lay the canvas down and like you roll around on it naked with paint on you and shit like that. I want to try that.
or just
Ooh,
or
that'd
just
be
like
sexy.
I
lay
think it would
flat
be fun.
with paint on,
Yeah.
paint your whole
Yeah.
body and just lay on the canvas,
Yeah.
So I've seen
Yeah, I
some.
want to try that sometime.
or up against the wall or something.
It sounds very moist. It sounds very, very moist, Dan. I say go for it.
I think so too.
So
I'm
I
gonna
think
have
I've seen a couple of people do like body prints and then hang them, where they'll do like a butt print and then it gets hung in their bathroom or their bedroom or whatever, like boobs. They'll do their butt and it's like a certain way they sit on the canvas that it looks pretty cool. I think that would be kind of a fun thing to have in like your master bedroom or your bathroom, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Would you want
Yeah, I
like
think so, too.
your husband to make one and then you get like the balls and the butt print?
Make sure it's clean before you do the paint. Take a shower beforehand. No
I
things
have an
that are
idea.
added in there.
Would
Don't
he need to
provide
shave?
your own brown
I
paint.
have an idea.
You could do like
I
a his
actually
and
have an
hers,
idea. You do your boobs right, and then you do your arm, and you make your own cockpit.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, just do the whole thing and then put your arm down.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys
that's
crack me up.
So you,
That's
so
funny.
you can look at him and see.
that's when you take
bigger
pictures
ball
of
and
it.
cock.
Yeah, I made my own dick pic.
I can hear his voice in my head every time.
Oh my.
Oh man. Oh,
Good
there you go.
Oh Jesus!
Thank you. Nick.
Maraschino cherry juice, huh, Nick?
Ooh, about caramel.
Okay.
I'm asking for a friend.
It's all sticky.
Ah.
Asking for a friend.
I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, it's very moist and sticky.
Just be prepared to change your sheets and shower ready.
Yep.
Or just,
Yep.
just put down like the plastic sheets.
Lots of
Oh, I
towels.
don't know.
Yeah.
All the cheap towels.
And make
I
sure all
like
the
to be
animals
extra
are out of the
clean.
bedroom.
Oh yeah.
A
Yeah.
girlfriend
Don't
told me
come lick
about
it
like
all.
a whipped cream incident where they didn't clean up the bed that day and like
Oh.
came back from
Oh,
work
no.
the next
Oh.
day they came
Uh-oh.
home from work and the
Oh.
whole bedroom just smelled like rotten milk and sex.
Oh
I
God!
had friends tell me
Oh,
about their
disgusting.
dogs licking the man's ass while having sex. Heard that a couple times from various women.
Oh
That is why Wobbles gets locked up.
Yeah, you don't need that going on. That's not fun.
Jason once had Magnus licking his feet, and Jason hates having like his feet touched. So having Magnus lick his feet, and then during sex, he was like, "No, can't do it, can't do it."
I can't handle it because like Chewy will do this at the end of the bed. And I can't.
Oh, no.
I'm like, nope. Nope. I can't.
What's that cartoon? The guy with like his nose looking over. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Sure.
Since we're all collectors, do you sometimes have to feel like you have to turn them away before
I
you
want them
get
to
to it?
stare at you.
Poor baby Yoda.
They get their own room. That's why they're not in the same room.
Like just turn them for just the time.
No.
I'm sorry, no.
Optimus
Oh.
Prime,
No,
this is
But
not
there's a
for
reason
you.
there are no
We
family
have them in
photos
the
in my
room.
bedroom.
No family photos.
No. That's like
You can't
don't
have the
do that. You
ancestors in
should
the
not.
room.
No, like I can't. I walked into my girlfriend's house and she had like family portraits of her, like her kids and her. I'm like, why is this in here? I'm like, get this the fuck out of here. This is weird.
Oh my
There's no way.
god.
Turn it
Like,
down.
no.
I think
No.
I think of it like Harry Potter with like the people in the portraits like moving.
Yeah.
And going about. It's like,
Oh,
I don't know what's
geez.
going
I'm
on in
watching,
this
ooh.
room.
No,
And next thing
no.
you know, you have like
Oh
5
my
or like 6
gosh.
people looking going like,
Oh my god, I never thought about that. How do like wizards have sex?
They can't have
Like-
those in the room.
They just can't have the paintings in their
Or
room.
you just
Yeah.
ask all the paintings, please go to the other painting in the other room for 8 minutes.
or they just,
We'll be
or
right
they
back.
just put like a sheet over it.
No, I couldn't have like pictures of actual like people in the bedroom. I couldn't.
Yeah,
There's
no
it
way.
wouldn't. No,
No
we
one
have
grandpa staring at you.
we have like a
No.
Millennium Falcon like screenshot on 3 or 4 different canvases. That's not hung up right now, but it like I don't mind that.
Mhm.
Well,
But I
Han Solo's
couldn't,
watching
no.
you.
Yeah, right. Sure.
I have
Hey, at least it's not Luke Skywalker with.
I
his
have a
lightsaber
shelf
out.
that has figures. I have a
Uh-huh.
shelf that has figures on it. One of them is Jareth from Labyrinth, and
Oh,
Harley
no.
Quinn are up there in the bedroom. I also have porcelain dolls in the bedroom.
No.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. When we used to have
Anna.
all these toys back here up in the bedroom. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And
Oh
the
my.
thing is, Devastator would stand right at the top of on top of one of the shelves and was looking down on the bed. It was really creepy.
Yes.
And A2SO, I have a.
Talk about judging.
Oh,
We-
really?
we have shelves in our room, so I understand. And there's like an
No,
old school
yeah.
ET on the top shelf, like ET's
Oh,
like,
totally cool.
Oh, gross.
No.
like yeah,
ET's
get
being
it.
judgmental.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for my plushies. They just
ET's being judgmental.
this giant dragon squishmallow. He's just staring at the bed. I'm like,
And
I'm sorry, man.
Yes.
Larry just put in the chat 12 weeks. That
That's
was
actually-
I'm sorry, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, sorry, guys.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Bethany.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Just hit Shannon up. She'll get you your stuff real quick.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of cash right now. Unless
Hey,
you
she
want to
doesn't
float
pay the
some on my way.
Aw.
something
Brammer,
called the
what the fuck? Y'all
manufacturing.
guard the
Oh my God.
Constructicons.
I think
know,
we
I-
did.
And I'm not calling 1-800 get cash now.
Consider it for payment plan for the main attraction. You'll thank me later.
Yes, you will. You
Yeah.
definitely will. I love that.
I just
Yeah.
oh my god, I just got it. I finally figured it out, like just right. Like it took a couple, took a little bit of experimenting to figure out exactly how to. Yeah, I like that thing a lot.
Yeah.
You and I love
Yeah.
you. Now.
That thing was worth
That's
every
fine.
penny.
Hey, you know what? We are alone on Friday evenings, okay? Our husbands are busy doing what we do on Thursdays. They pick
Exactly.
Fridays. Guess what? They go until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Are
And
we
I gotta
just
even
sit
work
around
the
in our
next day.
bedrooms
I'm
alone
tired. I gotta go to
and
bed.
ignored? Yeah,
Aw.
exactly.
I like that time
Aw.
because that's when I can curl up in the bed with my phone and I can watch all the crappy videos that I want and not be disturbed. Or get me,
No,
what
I
are you
get that.
watching?
Yes, thank you.
I can go down. I can go down like the Facebook video rabbit hole,
Yeah, just
or
lose
like the
yourself
really
for a while.
stupid
Yeah.
YouTube videos
That's
where it's like, how the hell did I get on that?
Oh my god, I hope.
She hasn't seen it yet. For those listening, Anna's gonna walk in and see Devastator bending over Voltron.
We'll
Mm.
get freaky.
Nick said fucking long
I
haul is
wouldn't
where
doubt
Anna
it.
keeps Russ's ball gag.
Now, okay, so quick question: since you said Devastator and Voltron, now that isn't 2 people having sex. That's 10 people having sex. So is that really an orgy
my
at that
God.
point?
Exactly.
Yes,
That is an
exactly
orgy.
an orgy.
Especially
Yeah.
have on the shelf that Devastator is on right now. He is on a shelf with Voltron and on the shelf with a mini Voltron. So you actually have 15 on that shelf.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
a
night. is what
So
that
that is a
Yeah.
huge fucking that is a 60s orgy right there.
is. Dang, cat. Dang.
Love it.
Oh,
No.
Brammer. Brammer's digging deep right
Yeah,
there.
he's trying to go
man.
through. For those listening, oh, I'm sorry. The one night you don't have a headache, we do a show. Some spicy words.
Oh,
I think we should end it there, and she should go and attack him.
Oh, my
Videos.
friend,
No cap.
you just fucked up.
Right, yeah.
I'm just waiting
That's not.
for
That's not.
Cat Media to go disappear.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
Uh
He's gonna die.
oh.
He's gonna die.
Somebody's in trouble.
I guess he can't. Oh, goodbye, cat.
Welcome
You
to
can
Cat.
Sorry,
Yeah.
busted.
You're never gonna know what it feels like for 12
Brammer?
weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Jason was having it tough.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
no.
don't-
Shit.
Yeah, you don't do that, man.
Completely lost her.
That's
Oh no.
that's rough right there.
We should end it there.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin
Yeah.
Williams did say, like, if a guy wants to know what it feels like to have a baby, to take his scrotum and pull it up over his head. I mean, that could be happening to you,
Exactly.
Nick. We don't know.
He's back. What happened?
We don't
What happened?
see blood.
He's been smacked.
Good.
Savage. That was good. I'm sorry. That was
Very
Oh,
good.
there's gonna be more after the show, but I only had time. I was trying to balance the laptop in one hand, so yeah, I smacked him. But yeah,
Shit, man.
Yeah, Brink says, looks like there's no MPS feed tomorrow.
Can't blame us for that. Nope.
Nope.
Not our fault.
Well, on that note, ladies, we are 15 minutes over time, so get this done.
Of course we are.
So, ladies, I'm sure we have some shout outs. We'll start with Chan Chan.
Shelf gravy.
Shelf gravy.
Yes.
Yeah. Check out Shelf Gravy, everybody. It's all over the place. Email us with any questions. Check out Facebook, Instagram. We do all kinds of fun shit. We even do stuff on Wednesday, every other Wednesday night. This past Wednesday, we did a fun show. You get to watch JD paint some stuff. I'm supposed to do a show at some point, so stay tuned. Check it out.
Amber?
Yay.
Here I am. This is so nice. Thank you so much. So I've got everything. I'm sorry if it's overwhelming, but now you know how to spell my name. So here you go. So yeah, Facebook. I'm on Facebook. Like I try to be like almost daily. So I check that like all the time. So if you want to send a message or email me, at that email at the bottom. Then if you have any like questions or if you have requests, commissions, just talk. Like you don't have to be scared. Just talk to me, and we can work something out, man. I would love to. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I have a Patreon. Redbubble's my shop. Check me out, please. Thank you. Love y'all.
Ooh, baby.
Miss Lady Love.
Nerds Have Spoken. They upload every Thursday morning. Along with that, Jason usually has his Saturday night meetup. So yeah, go listen to them. They're a fun group.
Look at how
I
I
don't
just
have anything for MPSP, but apparently they're not having a show tomorrow night.
Yeah.
His
No.
balls are gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. And the vice.
I know how to castrate.
Yes, you do. See, you shouldn't piss you
That,
off. You know
man.
how to do it medically.
Why would you piss off the vet? Why?
I mean,
Why?
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Before I wrap
Poke
up,
the
does
bear.
anyone else have anything else they want to add for
Nick the Dead
closing?
Man.
No, we're good.
Just check out the realm if you like to collect anything.
Yeah.
That's it.
ROC,
Exactly. There's a
man.
bunch
Yeah.
of realm things. There's realm
Hell
cooks
yeah,
as
check 'em
well.
out.
If you don't want to just talk about toys, you can talk about food.
And
We got a lot of stuff.
and shout out to Dust for making our lovely intro and
Yes.
outro music. And
Always.
you should definitely check out his album if you
Hell yeah.
haven't yet.
We'll get his
because-
tag for that as well.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah. Just do it. Just
Yeah.
do it. You'll
Yeah.
you won't regret it. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
As always, you can
Yes.
also reach us on any of the social medias. We're all available on any of those. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, or any topics that you want us to bridge, talk about, any of that type of stuff. You know, we're free form. So what you guys give can definitely be on the topic. You can also listen to us on any of your favorite podcasting systems, apps, whatever you call them. If there's anything you request, just let us know. We could try to see if we can put it up on one of those. Outside of that,
Yep.
I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday, and we will hopefully see you next Thursday. Good
Night.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.